You know, I'm trying to enjoy a peaceful Sunday night evening with my family. You know, sitting on the couch, popping some popcorn, watching some TV, trying to relax before Monday, and the kids got to go back to school, and I got to go back to work. Trying to just chillax, right? And I'm scrolling through YouTube, and there it is. Almost missed it. A Copizzle video calling me a geek. Good one, bro. 21 hours ago on a Saturday night. That means on a Saturday night, instead of taking care of your wife like the 60-minute man you claim to be, you're sitting up there in your little kid fan cave, yanking your crank to old pictures of Eli Manning making videos about me. All right, you want to talk about the Eagles, you want to talk about me, let's talk about it. So first and foremost, allow myself to put myself in my own place and admit that I was wrong about Carson Wentz, which I have in the past. I don't know why I got to apologize to you as if you mean anything, but in case you want to hear it from me, yeah, I was wrong about Carson Wentz. 3 years ago, I was riding the Wentz wagon. I invented the Wentz wagon. I was steering the Wentz wagon. And then a year after that, I started, I'm really starting to question this guy. And a year after that, I said, I'm done making excuses for Carson Wentz. And at the end of the day, it didn't work out. There's plenty of reasons why I didn't. I put it all in the previous video. If you want to watch it, go watch that. I'm not going to explain this to this dumb again. But yes, I was wrong about Carson Wentz. No problem admitting that. Unlike some people who have a problem admitting when they're wrong for the last decade when it's whoop, whoop. All aboard the Giants train. Whoop, whoop. All aboard the Copizzle train. And then by the end of the season, it's, I don't know if I'll be back next year. Can you please give me a pity like, and a pity comment and tell me how great I am so I come back next year so I can, find the strength in my soul to once again. I've been taking you to school now for what? What has it been? 6, 7, 8 years now I've been schooling your ass. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to grab a piece of paper, grab yourself a pencil, sit at your desk, sit up straight now, and pay attention because Uncle E-Rock's going to take you to school once again. Because you want to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles winning a Super Bowl and then 3 years later firing their Super Bowl winning head coach. You want to talk about the Eagles winning a Super Bowl and then 3 years later kind of admittedly being in a little bit of a state of disarray right now, uncertainty and not knowing where to and a new head coach and stuff like that. Bitch, did you forget what the Giants went through after the 2011 season? Let's rewind it and take it back. 2011. They win the Super Bowl. They beat the Patriots again. God bless. At least we both beat the Patriots, all right? Tom Brady might have won this year. We both beat Tom Brady. Okay, we have that on our resume. The following year did not qualify for the playoffs. Why? Because the Washington Redskins won the NFC East. The year after, your record got worse. And you did not qualify for the playoffs like the Philadelphia Eagles did 2 years after winning their Super Bowl. Why? Because the Philadelphia Eagles won the division. And then the following year, you had an absolutely miserable record. You didn't even sniff the playoffs. Why? Because the Dallas Cowboys won the division. The rest of the NFC East has been running a train on the New York Giants since you won that Super Bowl. Yet you have the audacity to sit up on camera and talk like you're something? Like you're something? Like you did something? So do yourself a favor, shush. Sit your ass down. Pay attention and go to school. Oh, by the way, while you're taking notes on what Uncle E-Rock is telling you, 4 years after you won the Super Bowl, you fired Tom Coughlin, your 2-time Super Bowl winning head coach. So if the Eagles won the Super Bowl and made the playoffs 2 consecutive times afterwards, and then fired their head coach after 3 years, and the New York Giants won a Super Bowl, failed to make the playoffs, and progressively got worse every single year, and then after 4 years, fired their 2-time Super Bowl winning head coach, what the fuck does that say about your team? And I know, Cop, I know, I get it. You're still very upset at the fact that, Doug Peterson pulled one guy, Jalen Hurts, in the fourth quarter of of a meaningless game. I know you're upset about that. In fact, I feel so torn up about that tomorrow I got a list of errands that I got to drop the kids off to school. I got to do all this stuff for work. But I promise you, I'm going to stop by the nearest Walgreens or CVS and pick up some hemorrhoid cream, pick up some diaper rash cream, perhaps some baby powder, because it's obvious that you are still all sorts of butthurt. That little tushy is red and irritated. And it hurts, right? It stings. You're all sorts of butthurt about the Eagles. Yet you want to sit there and say that Carson Wentz is wearing another man's ring. But you want another man to do you a favor. You want another man to lift you to the playoffs. Let me get this straight, you fucking hypocrite. Carson Wentz is wearing another man's ring because he got the job done. But you're blaming the Philadelphia Eagles because they pulled Jalen Hurts in the fourth quarter so you didn't go to the playoffs? Bitch, try winning some games. Try winning some games and getting into the playoffs. Try winning some games and talking shit. How are you sitting there and talking shit? You're a 6-win team. Who the are you? See, this is what I don't understand about you, Cop. You want to talk, right? You want to talk shit, but you're contradicting yourself. You're being an entire hypocrite. You're being a whole ass hypocrite. Talking about the state of the Philadelphia Eagles 3 years after they won the Super Bowl. But if you look at the state of the Giants 3 years after they won their Super Bowl, kind of looks the same, doesn't it? Kind of looks the same. You want to talk about another man wearing another man's ring, but you want another team to do your dirty business because you're not good enough to get the job done. You want to talk about being a 60-minute man? Please. Please. Copizzle dad bod. You got to be kidding. You ain't no sick. I dare you. I defy you to do anything, physical activity, for 60 minutes. Bitch, you can't even get up the stairs without huffing and puffing. Let's be honest. All right, Cop. So you want me to get on camera and admit the fact that I was wrong about Carson Wentz? Here it is. I was wrong about Carson Wentz. You want me to get up on camera and say that this organization right now is in a complete state of disarray? I agree with you. This organization is absolutely in a complete state of disarray. But what I will not do to my viewers, to my listeners, to my followers, is lie to them and fill them with this false sense of hope like you seem to do with your audience every year by going, whoop, whoop. All aboard the Eagles train. You see how fucking ridiculous that sounds to say it out loud? That's you! So here's what I want you to do since we only got a little bit left in class. I'm going to give you a homework assignment. I want you to go do a paper, no less than 5 pages, all right? And put some effort into it, no cliff notes, because I'm going to be checking. And I want the paper to be entitled, Why I'm a Fucking Hypocrite by Copizzle. All right? And I want that submitted to me. And then when you're done with that paper, I want you to do what you're supposed to be doing on the weekend and taking care of your wife. And I know you damn right well you ain't lasting 60 minutes. So try to last 5. Try to get that dad bod with enough energy to last a good 5 minutes. Stop spending time in your little kiddie room. Stop spending time making videos about me and handle your business, okay? The bell just rung. Class is dismissed.